And
Second,
this is our first podcast in I don't know how many weeks.
or we took a week off.
I think we took more than a week. I think it was like 2 or 3.
No, 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 no. This is our second week off.
Okay.
Like the second time we ever took a week off.
All right. So yeah, we weren't around for a while. We were
Just for
off
a week.
doing. Yeah, but no, MYE was a while ago. The tournament of death was June 14th.
Yeah, we took that week off.
Yeah, that whole week. Okay. Regardless, it feels like it's been longer, but
Yeah.
we're
Obviously
back
we
now.
obviously we have no guests this week as it's also 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we
Uh,
left Arugas. We were drinking a little bit of alcohol,
Alcohol's the shit.
and
Obviously, if you're 21, you gotta drink responsibly. If you do drink, and if you do drink, don't drink and drive.
you know what? I just got a text message, saying like when I. Oh, also I did want to say this whole podcast thing. We are gonna have like a set day eventually and a set time because this guy is getting a new work schedule where I'll be working 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. So I'll be free at 8 p.m. like afterwards, except for Mondays because I like to watch wrestling. And that
I
takes up.
think we should do it either Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
You want to do it on Hump Day?
Hump day. Yes, either
Hump Day
Tuesday,
is.
Tuesday or Wednesdays. That's what I think.
I'm cool with Wednesdays. It's like the middle of the week breakdown.
Uh-huh. That's what I mean.
All right, so then we should set one then for Wednesdays. At, I don't know. I mean, by the time I
That
drive and get off,
time is for you to pick.
I'd say it's 10 o'clock. All right, you think?
What about 9:30 to 10? Like get ready and start.
Yeah, since we normally go like an hour and a half, we'll do 9:30 to 11.
So when do you start this schedule?
Okay, weeks at Walmart start on Saturdays. So obviously today, technically, in my eyes, tomorrow because I'm going to sleep tonight yet. But anyway, it starts a new week. So I work. I think Saturday I start the new one a week from today because I got this weekend of unloading. I'm off Tuesday and Friday, and then I don't know if I work Saturday or if I'm off yet. I got to figure that out
So you don't start. So you don't start 11 to 8 till
until
what?
another week.
Till another. Well, you said that you have off Tuesday and Wednesday, or
Yeah, I'm
Tuesday and
off.
Thursday.
No, Tuesday and Friday this
Oh,
week.
I think we should try to shoot for another podcast Tuesday if you can.
That's fine. And then after that, then we can hopefully get to Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay, that way it's around the same time. That works. Also, my hours vary at my job, and I just got a text message saying I have 36 hours for my first week of remix, and my second week I have 40 hours.
Well then,
So that's going to be a nice paycheck compared to what I was getting.
yeah,
Especially
that should
also
be
now that I
nice.
got my raise at work for being there 2 years almost. That's,
But you
I'm
get
right
another
under.
raise?
Huh?
You're getting another raise?
Yeah, see, when you're the best, they like to give you raises. I'm not the best. Walmart gives minimum of 40-cent raises and maximum of 60-cent raises, which it's really hard to do that, but some people can. I don't know how, but they can. And yeah, I got another 40-cent raise this year, which I want to talk about that for a minute just because I don't want to say that I'm unhappy because I'm grateful that I'm still getting a pay raise, but the first year I was there, I got a 40-cent raise. They told me areas that need improvement.
Uh-huh.
From that 1 year until now, I've more than improved in all those areas. And they've even said that. Like, I've pretty much exceeded a lot of things. And then when I looked at my raise, I got another 40-cent raise. And I was like, kind of bummed because I'm like, I didn't expect to get 60. That's role model. But if I improved that much and I got a 40-cent the year before and I couldn't at least get a 50-cent this year,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That was just kind of like I don't want to say like a slap in the face, but I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, but it just kind of bummed me out a little bit 'cause it's like I could have did the same thing I did last year, then and just not cared as much, and I still would have got a 40-cent raise. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and share this link real quick. Copy. Fuck, I can't. Hold on, real quick. Um,
Just got copy and pasted. All right.
paste. Awesome.
YouTube's changing a little bit.
How was that?
They added a little. They're kind of organizing things a little bit. I couldn't figure out how to get to the channel because they put the button somewhere else.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's
So
that's why it took me a little bit to find where the video is.
that's all right. When I just shared, I noticed it says podcast 4. I felt like we did like this would have been at least 5 or 6. I can't believe we're only at 4.
How does it feel like we did 5 or 6?
Because I don't know, the first night we had Matt, which feels like forever ago.
Yeah.
And then we had what, Chris and Nate.
Yep. Then we
And
had
I thought we did another one before,
nope.
which I guess we didn't. I guess the third one we did was Harrison, right?
Yep. That's
Wow.
that's where the podcast got all messed up.
Yeah, and I was very upset with it. I was so
Yeah.
pissed.
Well,
Oh my
it
god, that made me so mad.
seems like it's all working just fine.
Yeah, let's cross our fingers.
um,
But
but yeah, obviously we have no guests this week. It's like a little throw this together real quick type of deal.
um, we did a lot of stuff on our time off that we weren't doing podcasts though.
Yeah, a lot of traveling.
Yeah, and it gets to the point where okay, personally between us, like, well, not between us, but like everybody that's listening to this, you remember the first time we ever went to Rob's?
Shit.
Like, no, I'm being serious. Like, you remember how like even the closest one that was like what 30 minutes away, maybe 20 minutes away?
The Little Robs.
Yeah, the Little Rob's. I used to feel like it took so long to get there. But after
Uh,
my trip to North Carolina, after going to New York, after going
Jersey.
Jersey, just wherever I'm going, like after going all these places and just all this time on the road, that's like a hop, skip, and a jump away, like legit. Like I will never bitch about having
Going
to
up to New York.
travel. Yeah, I will never bitch about traveling to New York again for food because it legitly, I think it's more of a mental issue, but like it doesn't feel like it feels like I'm there before I even know it.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm going to Lancaster tomorrow. It feels like that's to me it feels like a 30-minute drive really compared to
Um,
like going up to New York or Delaware.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think on the way to New York, you remember when I was driving and we were going through like all those like after we
Construction
were on that
sites,
road, huh?
all of them construction side work.
Well, no, not just that. That sucked. But like, did you see like how they had like the roads like I forget what it's called. It's like an actual like word for like the roads like where there's like more roads than just one like and they go up in like loops and shit and stuff.
What?
Like to get on different highways and shit. Like it's hard to explain.
What?
Okay, like say you're driving straight and you look above and there's a bridge with like a loop with like other roads. You know what I mean?
Underpass?
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, there was
Like
like a whole bunch of like nifty looking shit like that on the way there.
what the fuck?
But I felt like on the way there took longer than it did on the way back.
Don't even ask me on the way back because I passed out and that 5-hour trip felt like a 30-minute nap.
Yeah, I okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and explain this whole trip thing with you because, well, especially on okay
Alonzo
Saturday.
told I spoke to Alonzo and he told me what happened on the way back.
What happened on the way back?
How you were falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, no, I wasn't falling asleep at the wheel.
He told me that you're falling asleep on the wheel because you're going to the side of the road and it's where all them bumps were.
No, what happened was is I know what he's talking about because I remember that and I wasn't asleep. What happened was is I looked down for a second, like I was the only one on the road. I looked down to like I either I dropped something or like misplaced the phone cord or something to plug in my phone or something like that. Either way, I was distracted.
Yeah.
I looked down, it felt like for a half second, and I look up to bump, 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 like all those like bumps, and I'm
Yeah.
like shit. And everybody like in the car panicked. I'm like, no, really, I'm fine. Like I knew what was going on the whole time. Like I wasn't asleep, but it got to the point to where I couldn't keep my eyes awake after so long, and I had to pass off the wheel. I mean, we pulled over, and I tried to like wake myself up. I slapped myself in the face a couple times. I wanted to pour water. I did put some of the cooler water on my face, even though it was disgusting. Um, but I don't know. I did whatever I could, and it was just a long trip, and it was so long because Saturday the 14th we were in Towson, Delaware. Prior to this trip, I got an hour of sleep. I
Yeah.
worked I worked a whole shift at Walmart, stayed up because I was gonna pull an all nighter and just stay awake. Got in the shower. After I woke up, like I said, I went to bed for like an hour. Woke up, got in the shower, left, went out, met everybody for breakfast. Did all that stuff, and then spent the whole day out in the sun, drinking beer, having a good time, watching Tournament of Death, which was really really good, and I'm gonna buy it as soon as it comes out. Um, I had a great day. Went home. I didn't have to drive on the way back, but I drove there, and then after we got home, I got a shower again because I'm a germaphobe and I didn't like the idea of not being able to shower. Um,
Plus, you've been outside all day.
yeah, and I was all sweaty and shit too. Uh, but yeah, so we went and did that. Got home, got a shower, stopped at Turkey Hill, filled up the gas tank. I got a 5 hour energy extra strength sour apple.
That didn't even
Holy
help you. Now you think
no,
about it.
it didn't. What it did? Well, no, it helped me for maybe the first like uh
Hour.
yeah, hour and a half maybe.
Because it says 5 hour energy. That whole trip was a 5 hour, and it didn't. You passed
Yeah,
out.
that's why I got it because I thought, hey, this is 5 hours, like it'll be perfect.
Yeah.
It didn't work that good, but also I think that's also for people maybe that get a little more than like an hour of sleep, maybe if they just like are having a rough day. I don't know, but I'm not gonna make excuses for the company anyway. Uh, maybe they just need to reinvest into their. I don't know. Well, everybody reacts to different things too. Like Monster doesn't keep me awake. I like the taste of it. Some people get wired off Monster. I don't know. Um, but my whole thing is after I got the 5 hour energy, after we stopped at Turkey Hill, got gas, I drove. How far away were we from it? Like 3 hours yet? 2 hours?
For what?
Until I decided to go around back, like
Uh,
to lay down.
yeah, you were about like 3 hours in.
What about 3 hours?
About 3 hours in, and then you pulled over, and then Cassie drove like an hour and a half, and I
So we
drove the
were three
rest.
hours into the trip.
Yeah, I would say.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember we went through like two Eminem CDs and like other. Yeah, we went through a
Oh,
lot of
I
stuff.
don't. I don't remember. I fell asleep for
Yeah,
like
you
five
started
minutes.
nodding off. I was gonna wake you up, but I'm like, just forget it. Like I didn't care.
It helps me because
Uh,
after that little nap, I woke up, so I ended up driving the rest.
yeah, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. After we pulled over and we switched out, Cassie drove for a little bit, and then you finished up the rest of the trip when she got tired again.
Yep.
Anyway, we made it to Coopersville, I think, or Cooperstown. Which one? I
Uh,
think it's Cooperstown, New York.
don't even ask
I'm
me. I
not
don't
100%
remember.
sure, but anyway, we made it.
Think
We made it there and spent the whole day in New York. We got there at what 6 a.m. I think.
6 to 7, something like that.
I want to say like 6 a.m. and then we waited in the because remember we got out of the car and started walking because we didn't know where we were at. We wanted to try and find the ring.
Just thinking about the whole trip makes me tired because of how tiring it
Yeah, it
was.
was. It was really. It was very exhausting. And anyway, we got there about 6 o'clock, walking around a little bit. Found our friends at like 7, maybe a little after. Went and hung out, wrestled, watched.
No, 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 no,
That
no. We didn't find our friends till like 10 o'clock.
No, it was before that.
I would say 9 o'clock because you were. It was
Nine
like nine,
o'clock.
9 to 9:30.
Okay.
I would say
All right.
that.
Wow, we were in the car that long. Wow. All right.
Yeah, yeah, we were in that car
That
that
wow,
long.
yeah, that does suck. Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, we eventually found him though, and went and wrestled, watched wrestling, and that co-main event though
Shit.
was
Oh my,
just incredible.
oh my
So many
God.
false finishes, so many. Holy shit! How are they still going? So many moves I never thought I would see or wouldn't even know what to call a move.
That
Yeah, that
fucking,
match was just.
what was it? Poison Rana off the shed, or was it just a
Oh my
regular?
god! Yeah.
Or
No,
what
was it a
was
poison
it?
rana?
Either it was a poison runner or a fucking
It was a
Saturn.
regular Hurricane Rana, wasn't it?
It was that or a poison rana. I just fuck. So long ago.
Either way, it doesn't really matter because all I hit was that ramp, and
Shit.
God, I was so amazed at what I saw that day, and I'm still amazed actually. I just didn't think it was possible to see what I saw. Like, I mean, I'm sure there was numerous pros there, like that do backyard too, like not like big name pros, but like indie fed. Like a lot of the guys we wrestle with are pro. I'm not gonna put any names out,
Well, don't get me
um,
wrong though.
but I'm sure there was.
CZW, they are pro, and that was a great show. NYE.
Oh my god, yeah. And I'm not saying this to be a dick, but I'm glad. I'm not glad that we missed the first 2 days of MYE, but at the same time, I'm I
I,
don't regret going to CZW because I loved it and I had a blast. And
I wish I went to all
seeing
3 days of NYE because that would have saved me $25.
fuck the money, I don't even care about that.
Oh, of course you
All I'm
don't.
saying, well, no, all I'm saying is, okay, for you, honestly,
I wish
if
I
you
went to
would have been
NYE.
able to actually, if you would have been able to enjoy CZW past the first round
Oh,
matches,
I would have definitely enjoyed it.
you would have.
Anybody
Oh my god,
would
yeah.
if they love seeing death and shit.
Oh yeah, like that show was just. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get the DVD when it comes out. We're gonna watch it, and you're gonna be like, "Wow, I can't believe I missed that."
They're probably gonna zoom on me while I'm passed out right there. Wouldn't
I
surprise me.
guarantee you they will.
Wouldn't surprise me if one camera actually saw me and zoomed in.
Oh, they probably did. That's not even. I'm being legit. They probably did.
Andrew wasn't even there. He told me that there was people there, the photographers taking pictures of me.
Really?
That's what Andrew said at Jess's party.
How
He's
the fuck did he know that?
his dad probably.
Uh,
Never again am I drinking alcohol at a CZW show.
and I'm the complete opposite. I had roughly 8 or 9 Bud Light Platinums that night, that whole day. But see, what I did was I spaced them out periodically. So I was nice and drunk, and I was even talking to some guy standing in line in the porta potty that I didn't know, and he was probably agitated and just wanted to take a piss. But I was talking his ear off. But he wasn't an asshole about it. He was really cool about it. But I was really drunk, but I wasn't like to the point
Passed
where I
out.
was miserable. Yeah, but
I just want to play dominoes with chairs.
and I'm just saying my favorite spot still that whole day, not because of it being insane, just because I thought it was cool, was the fact that Masada gave Jun Kasai a pile driver on somebody's random cooler. That's just incredible. Like, I love that idea.
Hey,
That
I'm
it's
gonna
like, hey,
give.
that's your cooler filled with beer? Fuck it. We're going to use it.
Hey, power driver in the cooler. Okay.
And also there was blood on the cooler too, I think, from it.
What doesn't surprise me? It's CZW.
But yeah, I don't know. Point being, I had a blast. I know the time off we weren't on here much, but I enjoyed the time that we had, and
Yes.
it was incredible. Like, this is the point where it's like I kind of wish we had a guest to a point to like start talking and like fill in where we're leaving off.
We're doing fine.
But huh?
We're doing fine. Can you hear me?
I think we.
You're cutting in and out now.
Netflix added some new movies.
Oh, you still looking for movies for Netflix?
No, I'm watching Family Guy.
Of course you are.
But
Anyway,
I just
I got a serious question for you.
I don't like serious questions on a podcast.
It is for this Sunday's pay-per-view, Money in the Bank.
That's right. We should talk about that.
Who do you think's gonna win the briefcase?
Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose. Are you dead serious?
He got added for a reason.
Did you see who they all added?
See, I haven't been able to keep up due to my schedule. I missed Raw last week. I missed SmackDown tonight.
Nobody watches
So
SmackDown anyway.
I read the spoilers though. But anyway,
From what I can remember, it's Ambrose, Rollins, Kofi, Barrett. Yeah, Barrett.
no, Barrett's injured.
Well, no, he was added to it, but he's injured now.
That's what I mean. So he's not going to be able to compete.
RVD and obviously someone that's not important because I can't remember.
As much as I would like to
Dolph
see
Ziggler.
RVD.
Dolph
Ziggler.
Yeah.
As much as I would like to see RVD get one, just because I like RVD, he's not gonna.
I don't know.
I think RVD's time's up with being championship material. Not because he's bad, but because of the whole part-time schedule. I don't think they're gonna put a belt on him.
Well,
If they do, maybe Intercontinental with tops.
Do you think his character is strong enough to win the briefcase but cash in and not win it?
See, that could be true too.
Because they did that with Cena because his character is obviously strong enough to like, oh, he didn't cash in, it doesn't affect him.
Yeah. That could happen too.
I kind of agree with you though. I want to see Ambrose win it, but
I want to see Ambrose do it because he's young. But at the same time, Rollins is young too. Like he's got. I can't pull for more than one, but I'm gonna. I know I shouldn't, but if I could take a rough three, I'm gonna have to say Ambrose, Rollins, or Ziggler. Even though I think Ambrose and Rollins probably won't because they're wrestling at Battleground.
To actually see who wins it, to win the briefcase, I think we're going to go with Ziggler again. Obviously, because like you said, RVD's a part-timer. They won't put that on him. And
Yeah, I don't think they will.
Dean and Seth, because that's a briefcase for the World Heavyweight title. See them cash in, that would be the shittiest title run ever because you know they're going to lose it. They ain't going to keep it that long. And I think that would just ruin them. I'm going with Ziggler again to give them an actual push again.
Hopefully, I mean,
That's
I would love to see Ziggler take it.
I would love to too. But like I said, I would also like to see Ambrose or Rollins take it too.
Oh yeah, but at the same time, I feel like before, if Barrett wouldn't have got injured, I feel like he would have had a very good shot.
I don't know because he's already IC champ though. I don't think it's fair.
Yeah, but you can be IC and World Heavyweight. It hasn't been done in a while, so why not do it again?
Well, that's also with Sheamus. He's the United States, but he's also in the other ladder match.
What's a Sheamus?
He's Irish.
I know. I don't know. Like, I like Sheamus like as a wrestler. I don't like.
People say people say he's the Cena of Irish, or the Irish version of Cena.
I feel like Sheamus. Okay.
Either
you
like
WWE 12, the storyline.
Don't even bring that up.
I'm saying this. Okay, listen.
Don't bring it up.
WWE 12 when that game came out, I had it. You used to stay at my house a lot and we play that game.
I used to hate Sheamus.
Story mode with me.
I fucking hated Sheamus.
They had that stable with Drew McIntyre, rest in peace.
He ain't dead.
Yeah, but he's done in WWE, so you know what? Honestly, I'm more than happy for a lot of those guys got released because now they're tearing up the indies, like Kurt Hawkins.
I heard he was supposed to make it was Evan Bourne. He was supposed to go to Ring of Honor pay-per-view, but I guess he didn't.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I like Evan Bourne. I just don't know what's going on with him. Obviously, he gets injured left and right, but
He was on NXT for like one match. Last time I remember, like a month or two ago. Who do you think's going to win the actual titles?
I'm gonna have to pass.
You're gonna have to pass.
I'm gonna have to pass
Why?
because I don't feel comfortable answering this question.
Yeah, you do. Tell me.
I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah, you do.
No, I really don't.
Because you know damn well whoever wins the title is going to win Battlegrounds and then going to go into SummerSlam facing Brock Lesnar.
I'm just saying I'm waiting for Batista to return. That guy is amazing, and he's probably my all-time favorite wrestler
What does he have to do with the World Heavyweight title?
because he's coming back with a bang.
So you think it's going to end up being Brock Lesnar versus Batista?
As much as I'd like,
Has that ever been done?
I don't think.
Oh, shit.
I don't think, but I'd love to see it.
That'd be something. Both from UFC, well, not originally from UFC, but both came from back from UFC. Fuck.
Both are big men.
Whoever I tell this, I'm telling you now. I'm calling it now, okay? I am saying whoever wins the title, whoever wins the title is going to lose to Brock Lesnar, okay?
Uh-huh.
They're going to do the same thing. Whoever wins the briefcase is going to cash on Brock Lesnar because they're not going to put it on a part-timer.
I'm reading these predictions.
Yeah.
And they're predicting Seth Rollins will win the Money in the Bank briefcase.
That's what.
They're predicting Cena will win the WWE Championship.
I heard Cena's going to win it.
I'm not surprised.
But go ahead.
The Funkadactyls will split up.
No one gives a shit about that.
I do. I'm a big fan of them.
Fuck off.
No filler matches.
Shit.
And they're expecting Brock Lesnar to return at Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank?
Yep.
What?
Yep. It says bold predictions.
Money in the Bank. Well, maybe they should put out to announce hey, SummerSlam, I'm challenging whoever. You know.
That could be what. Okay, since it hasn't been brought up in a while, what about Sting?
Fuck Sting. I'm joking.
I don't know. My whole thing is
obviously, from what I also heard, they haven't actually come up with an actual deal yet.
No, they haven't. They're so close to it, but yet they can't do it yet. Like they can't fill it. Sign the paper yet.
Hold on, I want to come back to Sting real quick. I'm gonna say Cesaro wins the title, which then obviously is going to be him and Brock Lesnar, and that's going to cause Cesaro to go to his face push. Because obviously they're both Paul Heyman guys. Paul Heyman's going to side with Brock Lesnar because he's the 1-21, 21 and 1.
Yeah.
So I think Cesaro, that's going to give Cesaro the babyface push. So that's who I think is going to win this Sunday. Fuck Cena.
I don't. Cena's been coming up pretty strong though.
Just because he's been wrestling Bray Wyatt.
Okay, here's a random question. When do you think Cena's time's up?
His time's up. Isn't that part of his?
What year do you think Cena's gonna stop?
How old is he now?
It don't matter how old he is.
Well, he's been in the business for what, 12, 13 years?
It doesn't matter how long he's been in the business.
Yeah, it does.
I'm joking, yeah. He's been in there for a while. He did his time. I mean, he's been in since 2002, I want to say.
That's what I mean, like 12 or 13
I think since
years.
2002.
He debuted.
Roughly. Well,
No.
Roughly,
he debuted like 2000, like end of 2003, 2004. Because he wrestled Kurt.
He debuted in 2002 for Kurt Angle, didn't he?
I thought it was 2003, 2004.
No, in 2004 he was already doing big things.
Oh.
2003 he was in too. I think it was 2002, to be honest.
All right.
Roughly, he has 12 years in him so far. To be honest, I think he's going to try and go for close to 20 years. Close to it.
Non-stop.
Non-stop.
God, I hate making predictions like this.
I think at 15, he's going to start winding down a little bit, like the 15-year mark. And I think maybe I'll give him till like 17 or 18 years in.
But overall, he's going to definitely stop by 20. Is that what you're saying?
Around there.
Because in a way, I could see that happening. But yet, it's fucking Cena. He's going to try to do
He's
whatever he can.
Superman.
Exactly. Superman never dies. I would like to see him stop at Money in the Bank.
I don't think that's going to happen.
What else can he accomplish, though?
That he hasn't yet?
Well, obviously, he's not the world heavyweight title. Never won that.
Obviously, he didn't break the Undertaker's streak.
Thank God he didn't. He would be so fucking hated.
Yeah, but okay. Would you rather have seen Cena do it, or are you happy with Lesnar doing it?
Happy with Lesnar doing it, because you see all the reactions people gave.
Yeah.
Fucking. Do you remember that whole Chris's living room when he won?
Yeah, Dion took his shirt off and he was just standing there like stunned at the TV.
Yeah, he was so stunned. Everyone's like, dude.
At that point in my life, I could not believe what I witnessed.
Dude, we all called it. We're like, no, fucking Undertaker's gonna win. Undertaker's gonna win it.
Yeah, he has to win. It's WrestleMania, and then it shocked us.
God damn. In a way, it kind of pisses me off because he had such a great match with Punk at 29.
Oh yeah, that match was incredible.
Fucking Lesnar. That black guy too.
I loved his face. His face is still the funniest to me.
That whole WrestleMania was good though.
Oh yeah, WrestleMania 30 was very solid. I liked it a lot.
I actually started watching it the other day. I got up to like the Divas match.
I mean, I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I think WrestleMania 30 was very well done,
Take your English accent out of here, you son of a bitch.
and I think that it couldn't have went any better.
Tim Lee?
No, seriously though, I really did enjoy WrestleMania 30.
Hold on. Not to change the subject or nothing. But do you remember Sean fucking what's his last name? Kid that went to school with us? Sean
Jarvis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's supposedly the one that got shot tonight.
No shit.
That's what two people said so far. That it was Sean Jarvis that got shot. That's weird because I saw him earlier today.
Yeah, well he. That's crazy.
Did you hear the story for it though?
I heard a little bit of. First of all, let's tell everybody what's going on.
Supposedly I heard there was a fight that broke out at the square. Okay.
Right.
Apparently Sean was beating this kid up good, and the kid pulled out a gun and shot him.
Really?
That's what I heard. I don't. Supposedly they haven't released the name that the guy who had the gun.
Did you hear? Okay, apparently I think he's dead.
Yeah, I heard that's what I mean. He got shot and he died.
Because I just read on Facebook, I just lost my brother. I love you. You were my truest fan. Rest in peace, Sean Jarvis.
Dude, the kid used to walk by my house with his headphones in, like rapping, like very, very loud.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. He got shot.
I'm in shock right now.
What?
I can't believe he's dead.
It's a kid we used to go to school with.
That's what I mean.
People die every single day.
I understand that, but it's a shooting at
right down the
But,
street from my house.
yeah.
Dude, it's turning like York every single day.
Wow. Can't believe it.
It's okay.
I'm just saying I can't believe it.
It is okay.
Oh, I know it is, because
Cause you're what?
I'm alive, but I'm just saying
Oh, you're
that's
a dick.
crazy. Like that's just insane. Remember, didn't he want to do like band shit?
Fuck, I think he messaged me something like that. He wanted to join the band. It might have been like when me. It was yeah. I think didn't Tim? Remember Tim?
Yeah,
Didn't he want to bring him in or something like
I
that?
think so, something like that.
Tim wanted to bring him in or something like that. We're like, dude, we don't know this guy real well. We don't know.
Yeah,
I remember he wanted to do some type of music. He might have messaged me also.
that's
But
crazy.
but he used to go from like that hardcore screamer stuff to what I said. He used to walk by my house just rapping really, really loud.
Yeah, I mean, he was listening to like ICP and shit too.
Well, I would kill myself. Well, I'll get shot too
I'm still alive.
for now. Anyway, this is clearly a touchy subject.
I can't believe it.
It is okay.
You know what picture I'm looking at right now?
Please don't tell me it's a picture of him.
No, it's a picture of the WrestleMania guy, the black guy.
You fucking dick.
Just look at a picture of him and say Sean Jarvis died. That's
I'm
terrible.
I'm going to look at a picture. I'm looking at it. Okay.
All right, now say it.
Hitler killed himself.
That's not funny.
You were laughing.
But no, seriously, like I didn't know Sean, but like I know a lot of people did,
Yeah.
so I don't know judge anybody, but
So judge.
that's crazy.
It's just crazy. Anyway,
Now that we got past the shooting in the square, like
not
five
to be
less than 5 minutes away from the house.
not being a dick about it, wanting to move on, but
Right, yeah, I'm not really trying to be any
just just wanting to keep the show going.
right. Um anyway,
We have
ooh, wow.
a new 3BW show that's
Yeah, July 12th.
July 12th.
And what's the name of that show, Mr. Cameron?
May the force be with you.
May the force be with you.
Fourth. Oh, not fourth. Force. It is spelled
Oh,
Force. Force. You
okay, how
spelled
do you
it.
feel about how do you feel about that stable?
Shit.
No, we're gonna get down and dirty. We're gonna.
Character wise or
I'm talking
fan
overall.
fan wise.
Overall, like when you hear the force, like what do you think of? Do you think,
Well,
or
for
do you think,
one,
wow, that's pretty cool?
I am a Star Wars fan. Okay, so naming the show "May the Force Be with You" is kind of cool to me.
Okay, well, we're just gonna have to exit out your input for that part because of the fan. But no, I'm joking.
What is your thoughts?
I think that okay, one, I'm gonna be upfront and honest. I don't mind it. Me not really being a Star Wars fan, I think it's corny,
Okay,
but it's not just like they put their own twist on it, so it works. It works like and it works very easily. So I can't complain. They
I
got a pretty solid group as far as
I'm
wrestlers.
I'm guessing the little hand thing is stealing it from the Shield.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting from. Uh, but as far as wrestler wise, who's all in it, it's pretty solid.
Wrestler wise, yeah. Uh,
Um, I mean, RJB took me out last show. You know, so and he's in there. Troy's in there. Tim's in there.
Supposedly the best girl wrestler we have.
Who's that?
Just Law.
Well, oh yeah, Jess is in that. I'm
Yes.
not good at remembering things, but um, okay, I'm just gonna be upfront and honest about this. I don't. I will say Jess is one, and I'm not taking away from any of the other girls, but Jess is one that always wants to progress, and she is always up for learning new things.
Well, so is Joey.
Oh yeah, Joey is too. I mean, I'm not taking away from anybody though. I mean, I guess it's because she's okay. In my eyes, Jess seems the most interested in
Yeah.
not just 3BW, but like wrestling itself.
Yes.
Which I'm not saying, Joey or Sarah, none of them do either. But I'm just saying, like, to
She
me, it
sits
just,
she sits there and watches Monday Night Raw.
well, a lot of other people get on their phones, which I do too. Sometimes I'm not.
Depends on what's
Some
on the TV right now.
Exactly, but most of the time when I'm watching wrestling, I'm watching wrestling. That's how it is. Like, I'll get on my phone, sure, but if I'm watching like a good match, I'm not even gonna think of Facebook. You
No,
know, what I mean?
definitely not.
Like, I'm gonna enjoy the match that I'm watching
If you're
and
on
learn from
Facebook,
it.
it's to talk about the match.
Right. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to take away from anybody else, but I can, I guess I can say Jess is honestly probably the best out of them, or one of the best.
It's a solid team.
Right. Um. Now at the last show, you wrestled in a tag
8-man tag.
with
Exile versus Team
the
Vet.
Exile. Yeah, the Exile versus
Team Vet.
yep, Urban, Damage,
Static.
Static, and
FX.
FX. That's it.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
and that match was very interesting.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that match a lot.
A bunch of different wrestling styles, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely. Damage has headbutts in there.
I mean,
Yep.
we got, well, definitely it's two brawlers and two technicians, you know.
Yeah.
And with the XL, we got, I guess you would consider, all three high flyers and a submissionless.
Right.
So in a way, it is a lot of styles.
Um. I really I'm not trying to I'm trying to stay focused. I'm trying to update this page as well for my wrestling page because I said I needed to update it for some reason or
Yeah.
something. Anyway, I
Fuck.
what
Cut out again.
I really what we're not on live or
Mm-mm.
sure mine still says live.
How many? Does it have all three of us?
No, it just says beyond the mic.
That's what I mean. Mine says that too. And I just checked my laptop and it's taking too long to connect you to this video call. Try again in a few minutes. AKA, we ain't live no more. Okay,
What the fuck is going on with this?
hold on. It might still go on because right now on my phone it says we're live.
Okay.
On the YouTube thing, it still says that we're live for
Okay.
right now. Maybe it just signed out out on my laptop.
Could have been. Um. Anyway, I just want to say that your guys' match last show was very fun, very interesting to watch, and very. At the same time, I didn't like having to try and top that.
Oh yeah?
I didn't enjoy that. I did enjoy our match, but it's just whenever you see something like that, and then you're like, great, now I gotta beat this. You know what I mean? Like you gotta try and outdo that.
I'm
It's
not saying it's because of my match. Obviously, we still counted that as the co-main. We just wanted to go on earlier. I'm just
right.
saying a lot of co-mains and 3BW shows, still the main event's Thunder.
Well, yeah,
That happens a lot.
right. I don't know. I watched my match back today, I think this morning or yesterday morning, and I was pretty happy with it.
I like the storytelling in it.
Um, I'm not saying like my biggest thing is okay. Here's one of my biggest problems whenever I'm wrestling. I got moves I do, and I got moves that I like to do.
Uh-huh.
I'm not good at thinking of new things to do like that. Like if you watch one of my matches, I don't want it to be the same thing you saw last time I wrestled. And
Yeah.
sometimes I'm getting to the point where after watching so many of my matches, it's starting to get to that point where it's like I'm like a John Cena.
Dude, you should just do what I did. I took a piece of paper, okay?
Uh huh.
I wrote out every single move plus moves I want to do. Start doing, okay?
Yep.
With your matches, just pick like a couple moves. Don't pick every single one. And then with every single match you have on, just keep switching it up.
Right. I mean, that's a good idea.
That's how I'm gonna look at it from now on. Cause I'm holding this piece of paper. It has all my moves that I want to do and that I do now. And obviously, I ain't gonna do every single fucking one.
Yeah.
So just pick a couple, like for you, pick out like a couple suplexes or whatever, body slams, and your other signature moves, you do,
Right.
and just switch up the suplexes or whatever else you want to do every match.
That's a good idea.
That's what I'm gonna just start doing.